Yeah, we've been taking tourists out to the reef for over 20 years, and with that we teach people to snorkel and dive. As well as snorkeling and diving, there's a lot of people just go out just for the enjoyment of looking at the reef from the surface. The bleaching event this time around has created a lot of publicity, and so far I'm not sure how much of an impact it's had on tourist numbers. As far as the reef off Townsville, actually with the bleaching, the first stage of bleaching is where the corals actually fluoresce, or they pale, some people call it paling, and they actually look really pretty. And so the experience of people going out to the reef now, while it's in that state, they really are amazed at the colours and the vibrance of the colours of the reef. So as far as the enjoyment from the tourist side of things, it's probably enhanced that. If you know a little bit more background behind it, when you know the corals are under stress, then it's a double-edged sword. We were really fortunate this time with the coral bleaching that the majority of the mortality is a long way north of here, and it's in some of the more remote areas. Certainly if we had an event like that off the coast of Townsville, then that would have a big impact, I think, in the long term on tourism. I think everybody who works in tourism on the Great Barrier Reef have a real empathy for the reef, and I think they all are concerned with what could happen and might happen. As far as I think a lot of people are concerned at also the misrepresentation, and so you get really strong voice one way, strong voice the other way, and the reality is probably somewhere in between. I think it's really important that people understand the reef is in danger, and if we don't do something, then yes, we are going to have significant impact on the reef. So I think yes, people need to recognise there are threats to the reef. They need to know what they can do at home to help protect the reef, and everybody can have put in their little bit, which will have a long-term benefit to the whole environment, not just the reef but the whole world environment. So I think it's really important that people do understand there are threats to the reef. Currently it is still in reasonably good condition, but I don't think it'll take a lot to tip that over the edge.